Hello, my dear students. I am Priyanka Koiri, your science teacher, and the chapter that we are discussing is light, reflection, and refraction. Okay, so in the previous class, we have discussed about reflection, where we studied about what is reflection, and we also studied about laws of reflection. Then we studied about mirrors, spherical mirrors, and image formation, spherical mirrors, uses of spherical mirrors, and we discussed about mirror formula. Okay, in today's class we are going to study about refraction. So what is refraction of light? When light travels obliquely from one transparent medium into another, it gets bent. This bending of light is called refraction of light. It means that when light is traveling from one medium to another medium, here medium refers to, suppose light is traveling from air to water. Okay, air and water represents two different medium. So when light is traveling from air to water, this light will bend, the light rays will bend. This bending of light is called refraction of light. Okay, so in this diagram, two different mediums are shown with the help of two different colors, that is your white and the other one is your light blue color. Okay, and the incident ray is shown with the help of a blue color arrow, and this incident ray is bending. It is bent a little bit when it is traveling from one medium to another medium. So when light travels from one medium to another medium, there is bending. This bending is called refraction of light. Okay, in our syllabus we have to study about refraction through a rectangular glass slab. So when a ray of light passes through a rectangular glass slab, it gets refracted twice at the air glass interface and glass air interface. So in case of refraction through a rectangular glass slab, here the refraction happens twice. Okay, when light travels from an optically rarer medium to an optically denser medium, it bends towards the normal. It means that when light is traveling from an optically rarer medium means the medium in which the number of particles is less. Okay, an optically denser medium means the medium in which the number of particles is more. So when light travels from a rarer medium to a denser medium, it bends towards the normal, and when light travels from an optically denser medium to an optically rarer medium, it bends away from normal. Okay, also the emergent ray is parallel to the incident ray and is displaced through a distance. In case of refraction through a rectangular glass slab, the emergent ray and incident ray are parallel to each other and is displaced through a distance. Okay, so here in this diagram you can see a rectangular glass slab, and through it refraction is taking place, and the refraction is occurring here twice, one at the air glass interface and the second one is your glass air interface. Okay, now with the help of this diagram we are going to study a little bit more about refraction through rectangular glass slab. Suppose PQRS represents your rectangular glass slab. Okay, then here AB is the incident ray. Okay, AB is the incident ray. Now this AB is the light ray AB is traveling from air to glass, two different medium. Okay, air to glass, so there is a bending of light, and this light ray has bent to form refracted ray. EF represents your refracted ray, and we can see that EF has bent towards the normal. Okay, so why it has bent towards the normal? Just now I have said when light travels from a rarer medium to denser medium, the light ray will bend towards the normal. Since air is a rarer medium and glass is a denser medium, so when light travels from air to glass, it will bend towards the normal. That is why EF has bent towards the normal. EF is also called your refracted ray. This EF or the refracted ray will not stay in the glass slab forever. It has to come out of the glass slab. When this EF comes out of the glass slab, it becomes your emergent ray, which is represented by FD. Now, here there is again change of medium from glass to air. So, since glass is a denser medium and air is a rarer medium, so we know that when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, it will bend away from normal. As a result, the emergent ray FD bends away from the normal. Okay. So here we have seen three rays. One is your AB, second is your EF, that is your refracted ray, and the next one is your FD. Okay. Now it is also seen that if we extend the incident ray AB, if we extend the incident ray AB with the help of this dotted line, we can see that the incident ray AB and the emergent ray FD are parallel to each other and they are displaced by a distance d. This displacement of the incident ray and the emergent ray depends upon the thickness of the rectangular glass slab. Okay, is it clear? Now, let us try to understand what is the cause of refraction. Why does refraction happens? Okay. So, refraction is due to change in the speed of light as it enters from one transparent medium to another transparent medium. Okay. So, refraction takes place because there is change in speed of light. Okay. So, why there is change in speed of light? Because we know that the speed of light is different in different medium. Okay. So, as a result, there is change in speed and this change in speed causes refraction. Experiments shows that refraction of light occurs according to certain laws. It means that refraction also follows certain laws. What are those laws of refraction? We will study now. So there are basically two laws of refraction. The first one is the incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal to the interface of two transparent media at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. It means that the incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal all lie in the same plane. Okay. And the second law states that the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant for the light of a given color and for a given pair of media. This second law is also known as Snell's law of refraction. Okay, so if I is the angle of incidence and R is considered as the angle of refraction, then we can say that sine I by sine R is a constant, and this constant value is called refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first. Okay, you have to remember these two laws of refraction because it comes in your exam. Okay, next is refractive index. What is refractive index? The extent of the change in direction of light that takes place in a given pair of media is expressed in terms of refractive index. It means that how much the bending of light takes place in a given pair of media is expressed in terms of refractive index. Okay. Now, the refractive index can be linked to a very important physical quantity, that is relative speed of propagation of light. In simple terms, we can say that refractive index can also be expressed in terms of speed of light. Okay, so if V1 be the speed of light in medium 1 and V2 be the speed of light in medium 2, then the refractive index of medium 1 with respect to the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is given by the ratio of speed of light in medium 1 and the speed of light in medium 2. This is usually represented by the symbol N21. That means your refractive index is usually represented by the symbol N21. So we can say that refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is your speed of light in medium 1 divided by speed of light in medium 2. Now coming to another absolute refractive index. So what is this absolute refractive index? So we know that in case of refractive index there should be two mediums. So okay, now if one of the medium is air or vacuum, then that refractive index is called absolute refractive index. So absolute refractive index of a medium is the ratio of speed of light in air or vacuum to the speed of light in medium. If c is the speed of light in air or vacuum and v is the speed of light in medium, then refractive index of the medium Nm is given by speed of light in air divided by speed of light in medium, that is c by v. Okay, next is your spherical lens. What is spherical lens? Okay, so a transparent material bound by two surfaces of which one or both are spherical forms a lens. Okay, clear? So transparent material which has got two surfaces, and of these two surfaces either of the two surfaces are a part of sphere, so that is called your spherical lens. That transparent material is called your spherical lens. Spherical lenses are of two types. There are two types of spherical lenses. One is your convex lens and the other one is your concave lens. So what is a convex lens? Convex lens, so lens having two spherical surfaces bulging outwards are called convex lens. It is thicker in the middle as compared to its edges. So in case of convex lens, you will see these lenses are thick in the middle and they are thin at the edges. If we have ever seen a magnifying glass, and if we touch that magnifying glass, you can see that the magnifying glass is thick in the middle and it is thin at the edges. So that is your convex lens. Okay, convex lens converges light rays. Okay, thus are called converging lens. Convex lens are also called converging lens. Okay, next is your concave lens. Lens having two spherical surfaces curved inwards are called concave lens. It is thicker at the edges than at the middle. In case of concave lens, you will find that it is thick at the edges and it is thin at the middle. Such lenses diverge light rays, thus they are called diverging lens. Concave lens are also called diverging lens. You have to remember this, that convex lens are converging and concave lens are diverging. In some cases, you will find that they will not mention as convex lens or concave lens, whereas they will mention as converging lens and diverging lens. So you have to remember which lens is called converging and which lens are diverging. Okay, next in this diagram we can see the concave lens and convex lens. In case of concave lens, as you can see, it is thin at the middle and thick at the edges, and convex lens, it is thick at the middle and thin at the edges. Okay, now let us try to understand the terms used in the study of spherical lens. So these terms are quite similar to the terms used in the study of spherical mirrors. So let us see what are these terms. Okay, the first one is your center of curvature, denoted by the letter C. A lens, either concave or convex, have two spherical surfaces and forms a part of a sphere. A lens forms a part of a sphere. The center of the spheres are called center of curvature of this lens. So a concave lens or a convex lens, whether it is a concave lens or a convex lens, they forms a part of sphere. So since they are a part of sphere and sphere has center, that center is called your center of curvature. So usually there are two spherical surfaces. That means there will be two spheres, and that means which also means that there will be two centers. So in case of spherical lens, there are two center of curvatures. Next is principal axis. An imaginary straight line passing through the two center of curvature of a lens is called its principal axis. Okay, this is quite simple. Next one is your optical center. The central point of a lens is its optical center. That means the center of the lens is called your optical center. A ray of light through optical center of a lens passes without suffering any deviation. That means a ray of light, if it passes through the optical center, it will not undergo any diffraction. Okay. Okay. Next, in this diagram you can see C1 represent your center of curvature and C2 is the second center of curvature. C1 can also be represented as twice F1. Okay. F is your principal focus about which we will study now, and this light ray, this straight line passing through C1 and C2 is your principal axis. O is the optical center. Okay, in this diagram you can see all those terms are mentioned here. Okay, next is your principal focus. So in convex lens, rays of light parallel to principal axis after refraction converges to a point in the principal axis. This point on the principal axis is called principal focus of convex lens. So in case of convex lens, you will see that the light rays that are traveling parallel to principal axis after refraction meet at a point. Okay, that point is called your principal focus of convex lens. Okay, whereas in concave lens, rays of light parallel to the principal axis after refraction appear to diverge from a point on the principal axis. This point on the principal axis is called principal focus of concave lens. In case of concave lens, you will see that the light rays that are parallel to principal axis after refraction diverges in different directions. Okay, and this light rays, it appears that they diverge from a point on the principal axis. Okay, so that point is called your principal focus of concave lens. A lens has two principal focus represented by f1 and f2. Since it has got two center of curvature and light can come from either ways, so a lens has got two focus, that is represented by f1 and f2. Next is your focal length represented by the letters f, small letter f. Okay, the distance of the principal focus from the optical center of the lens is called its focal length. Okay, now in this diagram you can see a convex lens, and the light rays, which are denoted by red color arrows, are parallel to principal axis, and after refraction all the light rays are meeting at a point. Okay, that point is called your principal focus, denoted by the letter F. Clear? Fine. You can see that all the light rays are meeting at a point. That point is your principal focus. In the second diagram, you can see light rays parallel to principal axis after refraction diverge in different direction. Okay, and all these light rays that are diverging, it seems to appear from a point on the principal axis. That point is called your principal focus of concave lens. Okay, so with this we have come to the end of today's class. Thank you so much.